Hey guys, so as I promised, I'm back with part 2 of Chikmagalur trip, and as I said in the first part, we have taken 2 resorts and this is the second resort, the Blossom Resort. And this is going to be so much more exciting than the first part. Stay tuned for the entire video. This is just the reception of the Blossom Resort. I wanted to shoot everything that I see. So this is it. So let me start first by telling you that this is one of the most beautiful resorts I have ever been in, and the staff were very friendly. Now the resort was beautiful indeed, of course, and we had booked suites. So there were 3 types of rooms, okay? Villas. Ground floor of the villas were garden view rooms. The first floor were suites, and there were a couple of the hill view rooms, sort of, that you can see the building right there, right in front. Those were the hill view rooms, but we chose the villas and we chose the suites because they look much more huge and beautiful. We'll see how the suites would be like. And that building that you see there, the ground floor is the canteen where you eat, and there were a lot of things I'm going to show you all in a while. Now we are walking towards the villas, and there are a lot of villas, I think about 10 or so, and this is how they look like. So there were stairs to go up to the first floor just outside the villa, which is very cute. I felt it looked really nice, and there were a lot of stairs, like lots and lots of them. And there we reached the balcony. This was a huge balcony for a suite, let me tell you. That's my husband. So I can just tell you that my camera is not at all justifying the view. And this was the room. I mean, it had a small single divan or a single bed sort of thing. There was a couch which looked very classy. It had a glass table, double bed, and another couch, 2 chairs, and slippers to wear, some snacks, fruits, and stuffs to make chai, coffee, and all that. This is a couch, and this is another single bed. That's me. This is just a wash basin area, and they had a dressing room. Can you believe that? I was shocked to see it there. It was so beautiful. I mean, this room was just perfect for everyone who wants to go out and all. Yeah, just ignore my face in the mirror, okay? I shoot on my phone. I'm posing, okay. They had a cupboard there and a place to just keep things. This is the washroom. Clean a lot, not fancy, but very clean and very nice. So then we got down and we are just right behind the canteen restaurant area, and we were just checking out the place, there was a little pond sort of thing here. Look how cute it looks. There were a lot of leaves and it was all greenery. Then we started moving towards the inside the forest part of the place. It had a badminton court or a place to play badminton, and we were entering the forest or the nature's walk, and everything was there after this place. So we were trying to see what were all the things that we could find, and it all started with long trees and lots of trees on both the sides. So you can see that there was just a gaming zone sort of thing that started from here, and I'll show you where it actually ended. I mean, you will be shocked. So this is where it started, okay? So there are some rings where you're supposed to be walking on, and there are some ropes as well where you hang and move to the other side. Just stay patient and watch how long that goes. This is a ladder sort of thing again, where you walk and go to the other side. These were all very risky, I'm a very scared person like that. I'm not for adventure, so I didn't try. But they were worth trying though. I mean, you could, if you are a person who loves adventures and all of that, this is your perfect place. So ropes again to walk, and this is how they looked. They were all nicely gripped, okay? There is no chance you will fall down, and the ropes were pretty thick and strong. At least they looked strong. We didn't try because it was raining and all. And there were lots of bats in that forest. I mean, we could see them, hear them basically. And again, this is one stoppage, and then again you have that ladder sort of thing where you have to walk on your own. It goes real deep into the forest. Now we are going to be walking until the end of this gaming thing, whatever that is. It was pretty long, dude. It was very, very long. I mean, yeah, they were amazing. And these are some wood logs tied up to ropes where you have to walk, I guess. From here we got some wooden plates to walk onto, which were like swings sort of, but I guess you have to walk from here, balancing yourself and all of that, you know. And this is again leading to another ropeway sort of place where ropes are in triangular position, and you have to just hold on to them, get your grip and walk on a single rope, which was, I think, made of iron or something like that. Again, they had some wooden plates, again in that triangular sort of thing. You just have to hang yourself or sit and move. And this is where the entire thing ended. It was about 300, 400, 500 meter, I guess. But too good, dude, too good. This is how the forest looks like. It looked really beautiful. I mean, this is a must visit place. So after the gaming part where we were trying to walk a little deeper into the forest area, we got to the nature's walk part of the resort, which is a very long area, and it has sort of a road where you can just walk, okay? No bikes, no cars, no vehicles. And look at this, there were lots and lots of forests. They don't allow here to come at night, I guess, because there are no lights, and there might be snakes and all of that. You never know because it's a forest area, right? So this is how it looked like. It's a peaceful walk, and the weather was just being good to us. It was all cloudy, soft, and not hot and not cool either, but yeah, warm and pleasant. And this is how we tried entering the nature's walk. I loved this place. I really wanted to stay back there. More forestry, all long trees, and lots of trees there. So there were like 4 different lanes like this, and very long lanes which intersected in one point, and this is another lane which we didn't come through. It was in a 90-degree angle from where we came from. We came through the road, you know what I mean. These trees seemed 100 years old, dude. So when you see such a beautiful place, why not do some drama? That's me, guys. I was trying to take a walk and record myself because I've not been able to record myself at all. Being the person who vlogs, you can never record yourself. So let me show you my favorite part of this resort, canteen, restaurant part. Not that I'm a foodie or something, but I'll show you how the view from this restaurant looks like. I mean, this is the best I have ever seen. It was a huge restaurant, not very huge, but yeah. really big. And this is how it looked like. Look at the view from the restaurant. That's the best part. I mean, look at that, dude. You can have food looking at this amazing view out there, all cloudy and mountains and whatnot. Can you see the shadow of the clouds in the mountains? That was the most epic thing of the entire resort. It was really stunning. So the food menu of the restaurant looks something like this. All salads, onion, carrots and lemons and all of that, that you take for a side salad. Cabbage, curry, something they had, pakoras, I don't remember. Lots of curries, biryani, rice, and there were lots of options there. Some hadn't come because we were very soon. We had just entered the resort and we were really quick trying to figure out what all were there. There were fruits also, and some fresh fruit juice also they had, which I think came a little later. Finally, after having a delicious meal and taking rest for about 15-20 minutes, we started going out. We thought to visit some places we had on our mind, and I'll show you the best place of the trip, which I have never seen a place like that. It just made my trip super duper worthy. It was the best trip of my life that I have ever been in because of that one place, and I'll show you. But until now, if you haven't checked my first part of Chikmagalur trip yet, go and check it out. That was also amazing. And there was another resort which belonged to Blossom Resorts, but you have to check it out. It also had some special places that you must see. So this is how the parking area looked like. The red or the maroon one is our Zoom car that we had taken from Bangalore. It's a Hyundai Creta, and it cost us about 11,000-12,000, I guess, for the entire trip, 3 days trip. We passed through some beautiful trees and some beautiful places on our way to the places that we had on our mind. Finally, after about 30-40 minutes, we reached Hebbe waterfall. This was one of the best places that you have to visit if you're in Chikmagalur. So the waterfall is about 12 kilometers away from this place, and you have to take their vehicle, a bolero or something. This was the price. So we waited for about 30 to 40 minutes for the bolero to come through. And there were very less. I think there were 3 or 4 vehicles max. They have to go and come back. And there was a timing, alright. You cannot go post 5 p.m. You cannot start from the starting point. And then you have to come back from the falls point at about 6:30, not beyond that. Otherwise it will get dark, and this area is pretty dangerous. Doesn't seem so, but I was not able to film properly because of the roads. They were just throwing us this side and that side, and they will not go with an empty bolero. They have to keep you packed, not because they want money or something, but because of the road. If there are less people in the vehicle, it will start throwing you from this side to the other. So there are 2 people at the front, 4 of us we went. We were in the middle, and there was 1 person at the back, but there are ideally 2 people at the back. This was again all the jungle area there, and this was just the starting point. I thought finally we are reaching somewhere, but this was just the start. It's barely like 500 meters or 1 kilometer from the starting point, and we had a long way to go and a beautiful way to go. So the roads were all muddy and uneven, alright. I mean, that's the beauty of the trip. It will be adventurous, and it will take probably crores to repair these roads, but it was fun. We went through the forest, okay. That waterfall was like 12 kilometers away, as I said, and the roads were something like this. But you know what's the beauty of this adventurous ride? the view, the scenery, and the mountains and forests, the trees, and everything that we were passing by, they were so beautiful. I cannot justify it with my phone camera. It's impossible to justify the view. You have to see it with your own eyes. If you visit Chikmagalur, Hebbe Falls is a must visit, at least for the ride, for the way to go to the falls. I'm going to include a lot of clips from the ride because you got to see how beautiful the view on both the sides look like, even though it was a very, very bumpy ride and a very long ride with all the bumps and the uneven road and the mud and whatnot. So we finally got down from that bumpy ride, and we had to walk for about 650 meters, they said, which seemed a little more, but I'm not very sure how long was that. Now we have to walk until the falls, and this is how the road was to walk. I'll show you until the falls, until we reach the falls, how it looked like. After some time, we saw a small temple there which was very sweet. It was a goddess temple, I guess. We had to pass through that until the falls. Then again, bumpy roads, all bumpy roads everywhere. But that's the fun, right? And that's the beauty. So we passed by the smallest outlet of the waterfall. It was still very far away, but we could start seeing the water from here, and we thought that the waterfall is near. So the driver had told us that we have to pass through 3 bridges like this to reach the falls. This was the first one, and it had water passing by on both the sides. I really loved this teeny tiny bridges. Looked very old, not very very old, and it was pretty strong. You wouldn't fall down. So this was the second bridge right after the first one. They were very close. Not very very close though, but yeah, they were nearby. So you can figure that we are awaiting the third one. So finally we walk and we walk, and then finally we reach the third bridge. I hope the waterfall is near after this because it was a very long walk, yeah. And the streams have got a little more pressure than the previous ones from here. It's not getting very easy walking down this till the falls. They say you have to go in jeep for 12 kilometers and then you have to walk for 650 meters. I'm not sure. I think it's more than that. It could not get more beautiful than this. This is gorgeous. Another must-visit place, I swear. That's my husband, ladies and gentlemen. So by the time we were leaving, it was already 6:30. We left that waterfall wala place at 6:15 around. We had passed through sunset in a forest. I can't even begin to describe how beautiful it was. It was the best sunset I had ever witnessed inside a forest where trees are of this kind. Can you see that? And all greenery. I'm telling you again, my camera is doing no justice to this view. From here, we straight away went back to our hotel because it was getting all dark by the time we reached the entry point, and we had our dinner and we dozed off. I didn't film all of that because I was terribly exhausted from all the walking. Morning view from the restaurant. We are checking out finally. And one thing that I would like to add is, when you come Chikmagalur, please take a resort which is inside forest, which is outside the Chikmagalur town and is not inside town. This was an amazing experience. I love this resort. I didn't feel like going, but we have to go back to work. I'll be filming the rest of the road, I guess. Let's see. Before leaving Chikmagalur, we stopped by at Yagachi Dam. It was a beautiful place again. Dam, as the name suggests, water, and they had water sports and all of that, but it was all closed because of COVID, I'm guessing. on our way back we stopped by at a place for some nimbu soda or something, just to for some hydration. And I have filmed the process of how he was making the sodas. He added a lot of things which I don't even know what are they exactly, but the sodas were good. If you get to come Chikmagalur sometime, I would highly recommend you to come to this Green Goli Soda Center on your way. You have to come here, guys. So he handed me a glass of soda and he put a glass, small glass, and all the soda started coming out, and it was delicious, guys. And then we left for Bangalore, and this was all about my Chikmagalur trip for 2 nights and 3 days almost, you can say. I hope you liked my video, and if you haven't checked the part 1 yet, please go and check it out. I am surely going to start travel vlogging, and I'm going to put a lot of more travel vlog videos. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button under this video to stay updated on every post that I put on my channel. I hope to see you guys super soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.